So we have one more thing, that is let variable. So let variable is used is a block scoped element. It is a block scoped element. It is now introduced in ES 2015, that is ES6. Okay, ES6. And before Java had JavaScript had only global scope and function scope. The global scope is nothing but once you are declaring any where some variable with some value, that is like a global variable. Functional scope is nothing but within the function only, that scope of the scope of the variables are there. And but coming for the blocked scope, it will give you the variable can be used within the particular block, code, suppose flower braces. So let us think, like I have here one let variable, that is a block scoped element. That is a block scoped element. But how can we tell it is a block scoped element? Means, see here, anything I am declaring inside this where is equal to some x is equal to some kind of some 45 or something. So the variable of this let, it will be available until it is finding the next scope here, next block scope here. Until it is finding the next flower braces, your block is getting ended from here to here. After once it is finding, immediately after the end flower braces, the scope of the let will be ended. Okay, that's the meaning of a block scoped element. Okay, that's the meaning of a block scoped element. Suppose if I want to declare some with some where, let us think one small example. I am giving some where some y is equal to some kind of 45, and I just going to override this variable with the where here. And for now, to understand what is a variable here, so let us think now what is the value of where here, like console log here it is like y value. I am giving y, and also let us think this where y. Okay, and the same thing I want to check inside this where. Okay, so now I will be finding this one like this. So if I am checking linear, okay, I think there is some problem with here, this one. So now you will be finding the where having y, and once anything is overridden with the where case, then it will also be overridden in the y also, here also. Okay, here also it will be overridden. Okay, so the thing is like, if I am going to use here let us think I am going to here let here. Okay, now the scope will be different. Okay, so now this here inside it is a let. Once after it is finding the block scope, it will be ended. And coming for this y value, whatever the y value it is there, that scope will be continued, but it is not inside any block until unless it is having some other block here, and it is finding some other block ended here, that scope is available. So if I am checking like this, you are getting understanding my point, right?
Yeah. We're using the block statement.
Yeah.
So it will use
Yeah.
like when we use where, it will override.
Yeah, it will override and the scope will continue. But coming for this, so now you can tell like what is this, what are the outputs of this thing. See, first let us think. I have here one block scope here, but this value will be 7. Okay, and this value will be 45. And what about this value? See, I have ended the let variable here, so I just want to move this. Okay, so I have
45.
yeah, this is 45. Okay, but
Last one.
yeah, this first one is 7. Okay, first one is 7, and second one is like 45. Why? Because I have this let and it is declared, and again this let is getting ended here. Scope of the let is getting ended here, and this value will become undefined. Right? Okay, see, 7, 45, and y is not defined. That's how it will check. Unless until it is getting, then when end statement, this end statement is only for this let, not for this let. This let will be having end statement here. That's how the scope of the let will be ended here. And one more time, if I am declaring y, then it will become like undefined. It will become like undefined. Okay, you understood my point, right?
Yeah. Yeah, understood.
Okay, nice.